What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Rage back at it with another video. Today we're finna check out Dhar Mann is in huge trouble. So I heard about this Dhar Mann guy, I ain't gonna lie. I think this guy he makes these fake storyline videos or something, and he tries to teach a lesson or something. I never really tuned in, I don't really get the point, it's not real. But hey, it might teach some people some life lessons. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. This guy keeps popping up on my recommended still. So we're gonna see what happened to him. He's in huge trouble apparently. We got this Penguins guy who's gonna be talking about it. And then this guy's a commentary YouTuber. I don't know, he's pretty big too. This guy pops up on my recommended too. So we're gonna check it out.
Man, do I have some wacky news for you today. This is going to absolutely floor you with shock. It involves our beloved Dhar Mann. I'm sure all of you know Dhar Mann.
Damn, 17.8 million subscribers? Ah, that's crazy. He's got bare subscribers.
Little extended universe, the DMCU, the Dhar Mann cinematic universe.
Nah, no cap, bro, no cap. This guy has his own universe, man.
Watching a Dhar Mann video, I'm confident you've at least heard of them or seen them.
Yeah, definitely heard of them. There's no way you haven't seen them. At least I recommend it.
The most basic stories and teaching the most basic lessons you learned as an 8-year-old.
Yo, this guy, yeah, that's a fact, bro. He be teaching life lessons. Damn, 8-year-old life lessons? Like what, bro?
My guilty pleasure to watch them because I was so confused by their existence and their popularity. These things have like 50 million views sometimes.
Yeah, nah, they get hella views. They get hella views, I ain't gonna lie.
Literally things like be nice, don't be mean, don't cheat, don't judge a book by its cover.
Yo.
Like, it feels like he's making...
these are the type of videos they used to play at in elementary school for life lessons and stuff, bro. No cap.
These things as like this repository of human emotion to teach to aliens that are trying to study us. It's crazy, and what's crazier is how popular they were. And
yeah, I don't know how they're so popular. I guess people are really into fake storylines.
Success that other channels have emulated. Things like tall girl dumps short guy and lives to regret it. Man cheats on wife.
Yeah, but what is this, bro? What do you mean tall girl, bro? This tall girl, man. Where is it? Mean Girls leak teen's diary in school. They live to regret it. Like, come on, man. YouTubers use kid with Down syndrome for views. They live to regret it. Hey, that might happen, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Businessman won't serve to lesbian. He lives to regret it. Gold digger shames poor guy at bar. Yeah, see, these gold digger videos and stuff like that. All fake storylines and stuff like that. But, hey, people are really into it.
Lives to regret it. Employee spits in boss's burrito. Lives to regret it.
Spits in a burrito.
Kid tries to cheat on math test. What happens next is shocking. Woman works 3 jobs to put food on the table for her kids. What happens next is shocking. That kind of thing. Dhar Mann started that. And he's also the one who always says that they're not just telling stories, they're changing lives. But this...
Yo, who's really gonna spit in a burrito though? How is that changing lives? But hey, I can't speak on it because a lot of people be watching it.
This week, a lot of allegations came out against Dhar Mann, and it seems like they're not just telling stories, they're changing the lives of their actors in a much worse way.
Oh,
according to a lot of beloved actors that I know and love, such as Steve, our boy Steve. I've made a lot of content around Dhar Mann, and Steve's been one of my favorites. He has corroborated a lot of these claims that they just don't get paid at all. He says that the majority of the actors can't even afford rent when they're contracted by Dhar Mann Studios. So it's a pretty big deal.
Essentially, as an actor at Dhar Mann Studios, I am just a contract player. I have no employment there. I am just sort of called every now and then, as are all the other actors. And it just is not sustainable. One of the main issues is that not a single actor that works at Dhar Mann Studios can afford rent.
Nah, not affording rent is crazy. You can't, bro. Imagine how low the salaries really are on some bro. Cause man be getting 7 million views. So that's what, 70K at least, fam. 70K out, bro. And you can't even split the bread with your mans. And how often this guy be uploading? This guy be making probably millions. You can't split the bread. Nah, you can't even afford rent. How many actors does this guy have? He probably doesn't even have a lot. Probably has some recurring actors. That's crazy. Now you gotta figure that out. All his channel is going down, man. Someone's gonna need to make a fake storyline video based off this guy Dhar Mann's story. No cap.
Shit like that absolutely blows my mind because every single actor in the Dhar Mann cinematic universe has like 1,000 roles.
Dhar Mann
like
universe
Steve,
is
his
crazy,
name's not
bro.
Steve, but he'll always be Steve to me, damn it. His real name is Colin. Colin accounts for probably like 40% of total screen time in Dhar Mann's videos.
Damn.
And he's not getting paid enough to afford rent. That's outrageous.
Yeah, nah, that's
I went
crazy.
into the comments because I wanted to see what people were saying about all of this. And usually when you go into the comments, you expect to see some absolutely wild shit. Like, Dhar Mann's a bad guy. He showed me his butthole in one of my dreams once. Or you'll find jokes like one of the top comments was, the PS5s changed Dhar Mann, which made me giggle. It's talking about Dhar Mann's obsession with giving away PS5s in the videos. But then one comment made an extremely good point that's pretty alarming to think about. A lot of the actors in Dhar Mann's videos are children. And if he's this comfortable exploiting industry veterans like Colin,
Damn, he's not even paying the
Colin
kids,
has been
man.
in Better Call Saul, had minor roles in other huge productions. He has been in the industry for a long time outside of the Dhar Mann Studios universe. If Dhar Mann's exploiting people like Colin and other adult actors with horrible pay, is he even paying the children at all? I have to wonder. Like, I can only imagine how messy that could potentially be.
Yeah, no,
like,
that's
does he just like write clout
that's
into
wild.
their contracts? Like, hey, Junior, I'm making my 48th video on not judging a
Because
book.
these kids will take any money. Like, if you're a jet, you'll take $20. They don't care, fam. Money is money. But, like, they're trying to exploit them boys, bro.
My cover, I need you to play the principal role. I'll give you 1,000 exposure dollars. My YouTube channel has 17.8 million subs. This is going to be great for your Instagram and your TikTok, so just sign here. No, you're not getting pay. I mean, I can give you like some sticks of
Yeah,
gum,
nah, they're signing a 720 contract, no cap.
but that's about it. It's very concerning because if all of these allegations are true, and every single actor I've seen in the Dhar Mann cinematic universe
Yo, pause on the video, but, like, how does this guy grow his hair so long? Damn, bro. That's crazy. That's just a random thought.
has come out corroborating each other, and they are out there protesting right now outside of Dhar Mann Studios. If all of those
Oh,
are
they're
true,
protesting.
it's very
This guy has a whole
worrying to
building
think
for his
about
studio?
if he's also doing the same to the children actors in his content. Because those kids are not industry veterans, and their parents likely aren't familiar with the industry either. They might not
Facts.
know what fair pay is, or if there even is pay for the work. Like, there's just so much messiness to all of that that could potentially be going on if all of the allegations are true. One of his big lessons is what happens in the dark always comes to the light. And goddamn is Dhar Mann learning that one right now. I saw
Nah,
that comment
karma
across every
served him.
TikTok ever.
I mean, not really karma,
referring
but-
to this situation. Like, Dhar Mann is getting
Oh.
dunked on with
Actually,
his
no,
own
it is
lessons.
karma.
He even made a video kind of about this same thing, such as mean boss mistreating employees and lives to regret it.
No.
Dhar Mann is in that stage
Guy
right
predicted
now
his
because all of
future.
his employees, well, I guess they're not technically employees, they're contractors. All of them are coming out to talk about how miserable it was when it comes to the pay, and Dhar Mann's complete refusal to even talk to them. He just dodges them at every possible opportunity, and apparently has even cultivated this culture where if you speak out against him, you get fired. So I'd like to go over
Bro.
all of these allegations.
You
with
might, bro.
and
You
show
might as well
some of
speak
their
out, fam.
TikToks and
Speak
the
out.
protests
Who
that
cares
they're
about getting
currently
fired?
doing
Speak
against
out.
Dhar Mann Studios.
Oh, now they really having a protest. There's barely nobody there. Oh, never mind. I lied. They got people there. Not too much, though. Just quit the job, bro. Just quit the job. Actually, nah, because they're gonna
There's a ton of
expose
footage
more
of their
people. But
protest, and I recognize every single person in it. I also love the shirts some of them are wearing that says "What happens next is shocking." That's just beautiful.
Yo.
So even
This
though
guy
Dhar
definitely
Mann
had the
appears to
clickbait
wanna
titles and
teach
stuff like
lessons
that.
of positivity to everyone else, it's rules for thee and not for me. According to pretty much every actor, they're all saying the same thing about his refusal to communicate, as well as his refusal to actually pay them like an
Yo,
actor.
watch. I have a feeling he's just gonna disappear. He's either gonna make some kind of lie and try to get past this, or he's just gonna disappear from the internet, bro. It's either one of those two options. I don't see this guy. You know, he might own up to his mistakes, man. Like a lot of people, they don't do that these days.
Good wage for their work, which is odd because he makes so much money.
Facts, this guy's making a bag.
It's tens of millions. Because when Dhar Mann makes a video, not only does it blow up on YouTube, getting at least 10 million views.
guy's being
pretty
a little
much,
greedy.
But it's kind of like Ouroboros constantly eating its own ass here, because he'll take that same video that he made for YouTube and repackage it on every other platform, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere, to farm even more views for this crazy cycle of just getting maximum absorbency of views from everywhere. That's a ton of money. But even aside from the money he's generating on the content itself, He was already an extremely successful and extremely wealthy businessman. He had a very successful cosmetics line, and I think even before Dhar Mann
Yo, nah, this
blew
guy's
up for
making
him,
a bag
he
and he
was
can't
worth
pay his
right around
employees.
$50 million. This is a guy that could easily afford to pay his actors well, and I would have expected him to do that. Because I always got the impression
probably
that he was
getting
just
paid
like a
minimum
genuinely
wage, like
good guy
working
who
at
just
fast
wanted
food
to tell
restaurants.
basic positive messages. But according to all the actors, he's a wolf in sheep's clothing, which is extremely sad, and I feel terrible.
I don't even
for
know
all
what
the
that
actors
means.
in this
Wolf in sheep's
situation,
clothing? That's gotta
because
be
it
some
really
type
did
of
play out
literature
like a
classic.
Dhar Mann video. Aspiring up-and-coming actors thought they had landed a great gig with a great guy. What happens next will shock you.
We are protesting why we are out there right now. We've been talking to a lot of actors. It's the same. Everybody feels the same across
Hey,
the board.
bro, unfortunately, they're probably not gonna get their justice, which is pretty sad, fam. Pretty sad. Hey, just start your own YouTube channel, and I don't know, maybe something can happen.
Trouble is, there's a culture at the studio of if you talk, you're out.
It seems the moral mastermind Dhar
Honestly, they should all just jump this Dhar Mann guy or whatever. Just jump him, fam. At that point, just jump him.
Mann is ruling his company with an iron fist of fear, where if people speak out against him, I guess they're fired, at least according to the actors. I'm only showing you Colin's statement here, but there are so many others. You can find all of it by just looking up the Dhar Mann protests. All of the main actors that you're used to seeing in Dhar Mann's videos have come out against him. And they're not being greedy, by the way. Like, all of them are just saying, we just want, like, moderately decent pay for the work. Like,
Yeah,
all of them
not
are
just
proud
moderate,
of the work
fam.
they've done with
You
Dhar
can't even
Mann.
pay moderate?
Colin concludes the video by talking about how much all of it has meant to him. But if they can't afford rent, there's a huge problem. They're not looking to be paid fucking 6 figures per production or anything. They're just looking for fair pay for the work that they've done and are continuing to do for you. And the least you can do is at least hear them out, go to a meeting. But Colin and all the other actors talk about how Dhar Mann continuously avoids talking to them. He refuses to actually sit down
that's
and
crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This Dhar Mann guy was supposed to be teaching us lessons, and now we're getting taught a lesson based off his mistakes, fam. That's wild.
have a conversation. I'll let Colin explain that situation.
So we decided to come together as a group and
Sure,
talk
team up.
collectively. We sent a letter to him, a hard copy, and an email. The email was CC'd to the head of production as well, so that we made sure that Dhar got it, but it was addressed to Dhar. It was delivered to Dhar. We were contacted, said we could have a meeting to discuss our issues. That meeting was pushed several times,
They
changed on us.
definitely canceled the meeting.
When we finally got to the meeting, we had reiterated that we wanted it to be with Dhar. Dhar was not there.
He's
Following a couple
ducking.
days,
He's ducking. You
we
can't run away
again,
from problems,
we would
yo.
like to speak
Real life lesson. Don't run away from problems, man. You gotta go, like, straight at it. Even if it's really hard, you know?
specifically with Dhar. This is what the meeting is about. This is our boss. This is who we want to talk to. End of the week comes and goes. We learned Saturday there will not be a meeting.
Apparently, Dhar Mann couldn't even be bothered to attend the meeting
That boy
after
ducking.
pushing it several times and eventually just shutting that shit down entirely and putting the kibosh on it. He has so little respect for his talent that he refuses to even acknowledge them or hear them out or face them in person. He just hides behind emails and horrible pay, I suppose. At least according to all of the
What a
actors.
guy, what a guy,
This
man.
is-
Thank
this
God I
is
never watched this
pretty
guy's
much
YouTube
all of
videos,
them.
bro.
I
I'm not
haven't
into that fake
seen any
storyline stuff.
defense of Dhar Mann, so we only have one side of the story. I'm very interested to hear his side of it. because
Hey, what
this
if he
is an
makes a 3-1
overwhelming
comeback?
amount
Like, what if this
coming
guy
out
makes a
against
crazy
him.
comeback? If he makes a 3-1 comeback, that'd be wild. That'd be wild, but I don't see it happening.
And I really feel like what they're looking for is super reasonable. Talk to us. Like, that's the only reason the protest is happening right now. Like, the pay is obviously a huge problem, but the biggest issue is that he won't even talk to them to at least hear them out about the pay. So they don't even have that first step of
He's
getting
gonna run
the
away
pay
with the bag,
fixed,
bro. He's
which
gonna
is
leave the
communication
country,
with the
man.
fucking guy who's decided their pay. So they just want to talk to him, but he won't let them. Which is why they're standing outside of the Dhar Mann studios, ringing cowbells, blowing whistles, and letting everyone know how awful it's been. Like, it is just wild to me that Dhar Mann, the absolute moral authority, the mega mind of morals, is this much of an asshole, apparently.
Yeah,
So
no,
anyway,
that's
that's
crazy.
about it. Just wanted to talk about all of this and let everyone know what's going on with it. Pretty interesting situation.
Shout out to this guy, bro.
Hoping for
Shout
the
out
best
to,
for the
what's his name,
actors that
Penguins,
aren't
man.
getting paid well here. Hopefully that gets resolved. That's about it. See ya.
Yep. All right, that's gonna wrap my video. I'll see you guys later.